Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Mr. Nigel Wray as eminently worthy to receive the award of Doctor of the University, honoris causa.
By the authority vested in me by the University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of University, honoris causa. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm not certain how many of those words I was worthy of, but Kurt, thank you anyway. I guess the only reason I'm standing here and you're all sitting there is I've had many more decades than you have of making mistakes. And I don't apologize for that, because to me, the only person who never made a mistake never did anything. So I've traveled along the bumpy road of life, and hopefully I've learned a little bit, which hopefully now I can pass a little bit on to you as you too set out on your road of life. I've always felt that when people say somebody had a really well-planned career or a good career, that's merely because they're looking backwards. Because when you look forward, to me, life is a long, long road that stretches out. There's bends that you can't see round, there's forks off those bends. That's what it looks like. And yet, there's lots of people who do really, really well. So why not you? Why not you? You can. Quite a lot of people say to me, do you know what I really want to do? I want to make a lot of money. And I always say, well, in that case, you probably won't. But if you've got something you believe in, something you're passionate about, and if you want to look after the customer, if you want to look after people and work hard, and by the way, hard work isn't hard work if you're enjoying yourself. Being bored is damn hard work. Then you may well do well. You will do well. But it's that way round. You do well, money follows. Money does not lead, it follows. And above all, live your own life. Don't live someone else's. Follow your own instincts. Take a risk, because the greatest risk is not taking one. Think long term, and I know we're in a very short-term dominated world, but for me, the best things don't happen overnight. You build them up, you create something, you stick at it, and that's for me, the most enjoyable thing in the world commercially, seeing something build. But it is long term, and you've got to think long term. You've all received a great start in life. You're here. You've by definition accomplished things already, otherwise you wouldn't be sitting here. You can now go on and accomplish so much more. You've had the advantages of an excellent and really growing university. So the road ahead is there. It's exciting times. Seize it, seize it. Do you know, I think roughly 60% of the country work for small and medium-sized companies. And to me, that's where the real energy of the company is. That's where the passion is. That's where the ideas come from. And that's where people really, really count. And it is about people. Nothing works. There is no business, no successful company in the land that doesn't work without good people at the top. Good people who care about people, who can harness that energy you get when you have a family of interests. And family is the operative word, because I think teams, I think companies really work when people care about each other. They'll go the extra yard for each other. They enjoy each other's company. There's a book called From Good to Great, which maybe loads of people have actually read. It's a sort of seminal work. And the thing that really struck me as being amazing is the correlation between absolutely great businesses and a very impressive, extrovert, good on television, well-dressed CEO. The correlation between the successful business over decades, and that chap is nil. The correlation between a fantastic business and the guy who said, we were a team. We liked each other. We worked hard together, i.e. we. Huge correlation between him and a successful, really successful company. So follow your instincts. Do what you think's best. Don't worry about criticism. It's too easy to be a critic. Those timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. Make sure that you know victory and defeat. And go for it, because the credit goes to the man in the arena. The credit goes to the man who's trying to create something, who's trying to do something. And remember, there's absolutely no limit to what you can achieve, provided you're prepared to let someone else take the credit. I guess if I was asked if I could have any virtue in life, it would without doubt be the ability to get on with people, the ability to get the best out of people. Because that's what matters to all of us, but it works. It works. If you can get that shared passion that I think as organizations get larger, they tend to lose, because people become more remote and they forget that we're a family. We've got to support each other, like each other, love each other. That's what successful teams do. In my experience, now of almost 20 years at Saracens, and this is all stuff I wish I'd known decades ago, but I didn't, unfortunately. A team will only function if you know your teammate is there for you. You know he's going to work with you. You know he's going to support you. If it's a matter of just me and take, as opposed to give, the team will not function. You won't do well. Simple as that. In short, really, I don't think people care how much you know until they know how much you care. That's what matters. And then from that, you can harness enormous energy and happiness. And don't worry about money. If you do something well, that'll follow. Don't do a job just because it's well paid, because that won't work. Do a job because you have a passion for it, because you want to do it. Do a job so that you really look forward to Monday morning. I'm very lucky. I look forward to Monday morning. How many people in life have that privilege? How many people wake up on a Monday morning with something to do and something they really want to do? That's, if you don't make much money, it doesn't matter, does it? Because you'll be really happy. So you've made a great start. What I'd love to see you do now, and I think you will, is obviously go on and just remember a very few things. People. Nothing happens without people and good people. And with good people, working together, a lot can happen. Passion. Be passionate about what you do. Indifference gets you nowhere. Be passionate, be enthusiastic about what you do, because that really sells. That sells. And be positive. Don't go in for this negative stuff. Be positive. Just avoid the negative. It's about being positive, doing things, seeing the best in people. So lots and lots and lots of luck. Go out there, go for it, seize your opportunities, and you can. You really can. All the very best. Thank you.